Hey guys, going to be making a decal for Lindsay's Gymnastics in Kalkaska, Michigan. I think you can find them on Facebook. So let's get into it. All right, I've got my Oracal 651 mid-gray or middle gray. It's brand new. I have to cut it down because it's a 15-inch roll. I'm doing like I said, a fairly large decal today, so it's about, let's see, 12 by 17-ish, 11 something, 11 and a half by 17. It's fairly big. Let me scratch that. Let me grab my cutter. Just cut this off at about 19, and then I'll have to cut it to width. I'm going to just chop this off. Yeah, man. There we go. That wasn't very smart, was it? Good enough. And I'm going to chop it off at about 12. A little bit bigger than 12. 12 and a quarter sounds good, doesn't it? Okay. All right, as you see, it just cut. Time to weed it. It only goes down to about here. Normally I would save this, but I scratched it, so I'm not going to even mess with that. I'm going to just peel this whole piece up so I don't accidentally use it some other time. this vinyl weeds really well. I kind of switch between this and FDC vinyl. I like them both. FDC vinyl's a little thicker. They both hold up. That's not even an issue. Right when I talked about it weeding well, darn 3 didn't want to come up. All right. The thing with decals, which is different than heat transfer vinyl, you have to really make sure that it doesn't fold back over onto itself, because it'll stick down and that'll ruin your day. Because this is super sticky. Whereas heat transfer vinyl, it's not that sticky. Your first glimpse at the design. All right. Some of these, like, I don't know how well you can see it. Get this off my finger. See, like in the S here, where it wasn't actually inside, but since I was peeling up, that ripped. Sometimes, if things are going okay, it's probably a little risky on my part, but I'll just let that rip and just keep going instead of trying to weed it back the opposite direction. And then, again, risk it falling back over and ruining the decal. And having to, recut the whole thing or a portion of it or whatever it is. So I think, I think she's got a little hole in her hair here. There we go. Oop. There we go. So, there's the weeded design. You're probably saying, hey, that's backwards. Well, it's going on a storefront glass door, and they wanted to put it on the inside of the door, so it's reverse cut. Then when they place it on the inside of the door, it should work. All right. Let's see. What do we want to use? I think we'll use the paper tape, because they're probably going to want to wet apply this. I plan to do some videos, if I haven't done them already, do some videos about different methods for applying decals, wet methods, dry methods, maybe hinge. I mean, they're all super fancy terms for different ways to stick a vinyl decal onto something, but it's good to know. about that. All right. And that's about it. So I don't know if you can imagine, this will peel off and so it'll stick this way so you can read it through the glass. All right, so there it is. It's maybe a bigger decal than you've seen us do in the past, but it's really no different, not a big deal. So appreciate all the support you've shown. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're trying to do a little bit more over there. Chuck Dug Notions is a weekly show that we're putting out. I appreciate if you check that out. I created a playlist for it. We're also posting those on Facebook and Instagram. If we can keep them under the 1 minute limit, they're short clips. So thank you. See you guys next time.